around a little while ago to check whether a little bit of dew was there, moisture content. Not much of dew that we have seen. Oh, gosh, that's a worry sign here for the batters. It's the same wicket that we have seen 160 being chased by the Stallions. This ball keeping way too low. If this was on wickets, he would have been a goner there. Just that it was slightly away from the off stump. Not the best of the deliveries it can play in your minds as a batter. Such low bounce. And this was better. This was better. This is a better length. And getting that little outswing shape. He's got fielders to cover that up. He's got short thirds, man in the gully, man in the backward point, two-man protection on the offside, long off and extra covers, short covers. A predominant offside field here at the moment. If he can concentrate in that particular length and area, he's certainly going to be handy. Yeah, another outswinger, gentle outswinger here at the beginning. And a decent over to start the proceedings here for Nikhil Virjinkar. It's end of one, 5 without loss. A lovely drive here. Samud in company with Sairaj Dhond. Royals officially they just played one and lost one. The previous game was a very close encounter. They played really well to give a lead a fight back, but in the end, somehow the Dragons scraped through of the last ball, picking up a couple of runs. Very close matches we have witnessed in MCL season 10. This is in the air. This should be an easy one. Kapil Borkar is not going to drop those. He is a fine fielder. And that's an easy catch given in the short covers. The pressure that was put up by putting fielders inside on the offside has paid off. And Sairaj Dhon departs. It's 6 for 1. In comes Iftikhar Raga. So good start for the Stallions. They'll be high on the spirit after their spirited performance that gave them the victory. Sometimes just one victory chasing that big total suddenly lifts the entire team up. They believe in themselves. They start believing that yes, we can win from any situation if we can chase 160, and we can definitely chase any sort of total. And that also makes entire team having a positive vibes out when they come out to play the next game. That's what is happening at the moment. Siddhant Hamonkar. Again, this is good bowling, and they've got man covering that up. I would like one man to go in the slips at the moment and bowl that drivable length, asking him to drive. You got a protection in the deep in the extra cover. The ball is slightly wide and asking him to drive. You never know with the new ball, with the shape, you can be with a chance. I'm having Vaibhav Naik towards my left hand side, and if he was in a position and we would have taken one wicket, there certainly would have been a slip and a gully. That is exactly what is required. Once you know that you have picked up early breakthrough, the team needs to put pressure on the new batters. Don't give them the free singles and make life difficult and make them play the false shots. And that can only be done by putting the fielders around the bat in the catching position as well. This is not a bad field, but certainly I think one man in the slips might have been better. Driving. So a good start here for Siddhant Amodkar. Steady start, 2 overs gone, 6 for 1, Royals. Trying to play it on the rise. What a wonderful day of cricket. Day 2 and day 3 has also begun on a good note for Team India. Century for Yashasvi Jaiswal is getting the success with his hard work. Certainly, it looks to be as a new star is born for Cricket India. Young generation is taking the reins. Classic shot here of the back foot. Should have been a comfortable throw. Yes, they run pretty well in between the wickets. That shot here was so well timed. Great shot from the batter. Somewhere India was so down under the mat by being bowled out for 150. But then comes the superstar of Indian bowling attack, the captain of Indian team, Jasprit Bumrah, and strikes gold, picks up 5. A lovely shot. What a good looking shot this is. Crisp timing and balance, moving forward, leaning into the drive, gets a boundary in the covers. So that is going to build a lot of confidence in Samud Bharne. Very stylish and pretty decent, compact player technically as well. It's not easy to drive that ball in the covers. There is just a small gap between short covers and mid off. Oh, you can see the ball. This is surprising. This is almost the third or fourth ball I've seen in 3 overs, dying down on the keeper. Luckily, the balls have not been targeted on the wickets. If they were on the target, and you never know. Another good drive. This time straight to mid-off. Gets only a single. This is looking better by every ball. He's moving the feet well, leaning forward into the drive. The weight is being transferred very well here by Samud at the moment. And that is making him look much better and confident out in the middle. As far as Ifti is concerned, he just needs to rotate the strike with his partner. This is better. Need to get some runs in the power play overs. He's yet to open his account, Ifti Karaga. And the end of 3 overs is 13 for 1. This is not the best of the shots. Kapil has been introduced in the power play overs. Kapil certainly is a fabulous batter, but he's not been having the best of the time. Figures were shattered in the previous game. And he will look to make it better. I think he's slightly on the shorter side. He doesn't have that much of pace to bowl it on the shorter side. This is better. This is slightly better. Slightly fuller, just 4 meters away from the bat. Moving a bit slightly with the new ball. Every team nowadays is making the different strategies. It's not like the same combo that is being bowled in every game. This is better. This is better. This is a perfect line and length here to be bowling. Not targeting the wicket, just outside the off stump, asking the batsman to go in the drive and getting a little bit of shape. For this to happen, the batters need to have the right feet movement and the weight transfer. If you are not reading what is coming from the hands, the outswingers or the inswingers, it's going to be very difficult for the batter. This is nicely played. Very nicely. It was in the air, but he timed it really well down the ground. Slightly uppish, but always safe. Fine lofted on drive here from Samud. But Kapil won't be too fizzled with this particular shot. I think the intention was always to make the batsman drive, and he has made him drive, but the batter was slightly better this time towards his challenge, getting the boundary. He's looking better here. He's playing on 13 of 11 and keeping up with the strike rate that is required in the power play overs. This has been the problem with the Royals. They are certainly not getting the best of the starts in the power play overs, which they need to get. As we have seen someone like Anup Kudsarkar just is tormenting the bowlers in the 4 overs, or for that matter, Govind Lotlikar goes after the bowling, because that is the role in the power play overs. Try and get as many runs when the ball is new. fielders inside. Later on, with the spinners coming in, it's very difficult to find the boundaries. This time, yes, that's better shot here. Sliced away towards the point. He actually wanted to drive, but opens the face and gets the boundary towards the deep third man region. So back-to-back boundaries here for Samud Bhanne. He's looking better player, aggressive player, playing his shots. That's what you expect as a captain and the think tank of Royals. They had introduced, they had used Kapil a little bit lower down in the bowling attack, somewhere in 9th, 10th, or maybe in 13, 14, 15 overs, when the ball also loses its shine. Tapped away nicely. He's playing very well at the moment. Sensible batting. If he needs to make it a little quicker, he needs to get himself a start as early as possible. As the end of power play overs, 4 gone, is 22 for the loss of 1. Oh, this is nice bowling. Bowling slow in the air. And this was the mistake that he was committing in the first game that he played. He tried to bowl a little quicker and was bowling shorter. I think with such a big boundaries, you need to fly it and ask the batsman to drive, go lofted in the air. Oh, cracking shot. Wow. That is some shot here. Sizzling shot, a blazing shot, call what you want. This is undoubtedly have vacant everyone out here, not only in the commentary box, but everyone on the ground. It's some shot here. Love to watch the replays. The sound of the willow, oh, that was cracking. Went like a tracer bullet. He's looking good here. He's looking fabulous at the moment. Just enjoying the way he's batting. This time, driving it nicely. Fabulous shot that was. Well, would love to watch the replay again and again. It was cracked so well by him right at the middle of the bat, and it just went quickly out. Took some time for the ball to be searched. Ah, this time, finally, Viraj Tar wins the battle. He wanted to play inside out, slightly kicker in the air, and a very good glow work behind the wickets. Yeah, very good umpiring. This is very good umpiring here. They were alert to the situation. The gloves were little in front of the wickets, and that's the reason why it's a not out and a no ball called by the umpire. So clearly seen in the replays that the gloves were slightly in front of the wickets. So if you collect it in front of the wickets, is called a no ball and a respite here. Big moment in the game. Samud still there. I survived that scare. Fabulous umpiring, I must say. Time trying to slog the way, just getting a single. It's not easy for the umpires as well sometimes to gauge it so fast, but they were alert and they referred it on top, and it was clearly seen. The collection was slightly in front. Surprised the Stallions. Nicely tapped around. Will be looking for a single. Is yet to get off the mark. He has faced 6 balls so far, and at the end of 5 overs, is 29 for 1. In fact, 30 for 1 after 5 overs. So in comes Rohit Salgaonkar. Next 5 overs are going to be from the far end. Yeah, nicely played in the cover straight to the fielder. They placed a very good fielder Kapil Borkar in that short covers. This is a crucial position, very important position. If you are bowling in front, trying to drive just outside, more balls are going to come in that covers region. Sometimes even upish. Oh, way too wide, way too wide. Just wanted to go after it, but it was so wide, even the bat could not reach. 321 is the lead for the loss of just one wicket. Very good batting by next generation of Team India, having changed entirely. You pended this game at Perth. It was going at one side, and the game totally changed complexion. Heads now. India in a commanding position at the in the first test, courtesy of a 200-run opening stand between KL Rahul and Yashasvi Jaiswal. Still going strong, Yashasvi, and compact at the moment, Samud. But I think if he needs to just move a bit slightly quicker, he is yet to score his account. You can't do it in a T20 format. Devdutt Padilkar almost faced 23 balls in test match. Yeah, it is okay in a test match. You can buy a lot of time, but not in a T20 format. And a lot of cheers from the Royals finally as Ifti gets himself off the mark after almost 8 balls. Yeah, nice shot, very nicely played. You don't have to hit the ball too hard. Cricket is all about timing, middling the ball, and if you can just work around with those singles and couple runs here and there and put the loose balls away, you can still score 6, 7, 8 runs per over. It's looking very good at the moment. Samrud at the top of the order. Good inclusion, very good inclusion, I must say, for the Royals camp. This time flicked away on the leg side. Are they looking for a couple there? No. So decent start here by Rohit. At the end of 6 is 35 for 1. So if the is consuming too many deliveries and there's adding pressure on Samrud, is having a chat now. Just can't allow. I think he should play his shots now. This game will head nowhere if you are consuming too many dot balls at this stage, and they have to move slightly better. I've seen how the innings started yesterday by legends. They were going at a run the ball, then they slightly quickened it up, and they ran very hard between the wickets. Both Amod Borkar and Swapnil Nasnolkar, and then Sandeep Dalal. Not too many boundaries were struck by them, but they were just taking 8 to 9 runs per over by hard running, putting the pressure on the outfielders and not consuming too many dot balls. Here, it's like he's been bogged down. He's been putting himself and his team in a slightly critical position at the moment. There is hardly any pressure put on by the fielders. They are not trying to save the single. So even if you play with soft hands, you are bound to get a single. But he's hitting it straight to the fielders, and that's what causing him to be binded by the bowlers. That not only affects the team morale, but also affects the partner who is flowing at the moment. He's looking fabulous with his batting and skills, and he's easily playing them on. And this should be a comfortable to how well he has placed it. He knew exactly where he needed to place it, just away from the short mid wicket and just away from the long on to get a comfortable couple. See how many runs are there on the ground. So many runs if you just put it in the gaps. He hardly played the ball in a hard way, just pure timing. He's moved on to 26 of 21. Looked in fact, more. The scores are going to be updated soon. And the dot ball here. So that marks the end of over. Is the end of 7. 39 for 1. Oh, that was so close. I just missed the pace. You can see the reactions from the bowler here. That was a fabulous lower leg cutter. If the was already into the shot and the ball arrived a little late. This time should be just a single. Is it off the legs there? Yeah, looks to be off the leg by. There was opportunity there. It was drifting down. If you had got better, you would have comfortably got at least a couple of runs down towards the fine leg. The man is more towards square. This time it's oh, was it a chance? I think it is Shivaji. Oh, chance for taking the catch and a chance for a run out. I can't blame him. It was falling in front, just slightly in front. He needed little young legs here in that position. It, so single taken. It was Samrud that played that slice down. This is once again, he's not moving the feet well. He's playing in the standing position and trying to hit the ball hard. Uh, you need to have the feet movement and the weight transfer if you want to punch the ball or if you want to play the ball hard in the gaps. Well, I've seen Royals many a times. They are sending different orders in the last three games that I've seen. They are not consistent as far as the batting order is concerned. If they came way too late down the order in one of the games, suddenly they have put him up at number one. Samud looking very elegant and stylish and compact, taking the runs. Oh, taken back. I was just saying he was looking good. He just wanted to chip it at the long off region. But a good innings here from Samrud. He looked classy. He looked compact. He scored 29 runs. A very good innings. But he has lost his wicket, caught and bowled by Rohit Salgaonkar. Second wicket taken by Stallions. 8 overs, 43 for the loss of two, and in comes the captain, Govind Gaonkar, the owner of Stallions. Has been good so far in this MCL season 10. Bowled pretty well in the good areas, economical as well. And this frugal bowling performance has gifted him, or he has earned the wickets as well. Oh, another slower ball. If they trying to take a single there, little hesitation. In comes Ruben Karekar, one of the marquee players. And see, Royals at the moment feeling little itchy, and they want Ifty to score a little quicker. And he's hitting it straight to the fielders. He's hitting it straight to the fielders. This time, nicely played. Just get a single. And with the experience that he has playing different matches, different tournaments in the entire career, I played alongside him for quite few years. Shivaji played for Team Bannerman, so almost a decade. So I know a bit about this man. He's a fighter, and he's always likes to be active, actively participate, give his inputs, and he's the one that certainly feel like you can take him on easily because he bowls slow in the air. But I'm telling you, he's not an easy customer to take runs on. Although he bowls slow, but he bowls in the right areas, doesn't allow the pace to work with. You can see it looked as if it was going to be a full toss ball. But punch seven nicely. This should be an easy 2 runs there. This should have been 2 runs. There was hesitancy out between both these batters. It was actually Ifti that was coming at a danger end, but Ruben denying him, maybe thinking that the couple was not on. Well, they should have seen the running between the wickets between Sandeep Dalal and Amod Borkar, in spite of not being young. They just ran hard, and that's where they got close towards the 150-run mark. I think we must take the positives out from any of the batters or any of the players with respect to batting or bowling. Still afraid to use his your feet against Govind. He starts off very well, Shivaji, and that is going to be end of 9 overs, 49 for the loss of 2 Royals. This time an inside edge, and should go for a couple of runs there. Oh no! Once again, thought as if there were two. They kept watching the ball. You should not watch the ball. You should watch the ball when you're turning around at the non-striker or the striker's end. If you keep watching the ball, that delays your steps. You walk a little slower, and that works in your mind. The negativity works in your mind whether I can make it or not. Then the doubt that creates cost you that 1 run. Nicely played for a single into the halfway marks, and Kapil Borkar has been introduced. So they're mixing it up well almost every time. They will have to use 7 bowlers here. Maximum you are getting to bowl is 3 overs. Well, he has got someone has got 4 wickets in those 3 overs. Only bowler to do so till now at MCL season 10, Vaibhav Naik. It's not easy to pick up 4 wickets in a 3 over criteria for the bowlers. And he's not a regular bowler as well. Still, he picked up four. He's a wicket keeper, but he has got the option of getting someone else to keep the wickets. And that's where he can roll his arm over. Effective bowling. Oh, this is in the air. Not the best of the timing. Certainly, right from the start, he has struggled with his timing, and that's where the ball is not traveling where it is expected to go. I think this pitch certainly is slowing down. It's not the same pitch that we saw that chased 160, slightly slowing down. And another good over here from Kapil Burkha. They are keeping the things tight at the moment after the halfway mark. Stallions, 10 overs gone. 53 for the loss of 2 wickets. As a shot that is played down the ground, still they are taking the singles. They are hardly putting any pressure on the fielders in the deep to convert these ones into twos. This time nicely played, straight back, good punch down the ground. So two singles of the first two balls. So now looking much better than what he started with, and now he needs to increase the pace a bit, play some shots, get some runs. He has been taken round of strikes. He has been effective when he started in the previous game, and now starts off by taking a wicket, and crucial wicket. It is Ruben Kharekar that departs. Third wicket down of Royals. This time driving it. Oh, that is the wicket that Stallions were hoping. Ruben Kharekar is a very good player who maintains the strike rate, but now he's back to the pavilion. One of the marquees. Royals are in a spot of bother at the moment, and it's the end of 11 overs, 58 for 3. This time, he just locks it. Looks to be playing the ball hard, but he's certainly missing the timing, and the ball is just lumbering at the moment towards the fielders for singles. And he's got a very good company now to talk about and discuss how to go about the things. Aditya Angle, this is one of the slowest strike rate that I've seen at the moment. 9 of 24 balls, consume too many deliveries, but he can make it up. We have seen players making it up at the second part, second leg of their innings when they get the timing better. This was a caught and ball chance, but I can't say it's a chance when Shivaji is there. You can't blame him. The ball was struck fiercely there. This catch is either struck in your hands or not. It's got strong hands. A good stop, I must say, from Shivaji. It was timed very well. Better timing from. Oh, this is caught and bowled. Shivaji has taken the big wicket here. What a fabulous bowling this is. Bowling it slow in the air and getting rid of the former Goa Ranji player and the captain of Royals, Adit Angle departs, and the joy in the camp of Stallions. He will cherish this moment. He is dancing there on the ground. He knows how big this wicket is. He has taken the captain of the Royals. So captain of Stallions winning the battle against the captain of Royals is the fourth wicket down. Adit departs. The Stallions are doing a great job after winning the toss, electing to field first, and they have certainly put batting of Royals under tremendous pressure at the moment. No sort of partnership. They are going very slow compared to what a projected score was in the beginning of the innings. And Shivaji has been magnificent right throughout the tournament. He has bowled slow, and that's a perfect trajectory, perfect pace, speed to be bowling on these wickets. Adit was a crucial player, and what a wicket that was. Oh, that is nicely picked up. Fabulous shot this from Shailesh Redkar. He's the man in form, Royals. He picked it up very well and picked the bones out of it, straight out of the ground. This is exactly how he hit the ball. Hit the ball hard, time the ball. The ball is going to definitely race away once you time it well. Shailesh gets himself off the mark with a 6. 67 for the loss of 4 after 12. In comes Raunak Nargunkar. So many have number 18 on their jerseys. Many are a fan of Virat Kohli. This time should be a single. If they should move on a little quicker along with Shailesh Redkar. This is just the last 8 overs, 48 balls left. And Shailesh also in such a good form, scoring those 35s in both the games. The first one was washed away of rains, but he played a very good innings there as well. Yeah, both the off spinners are so different. You can see with the action, you can see with the trajectory. It's slightly quicker in the air, pushes the ball a little quicker, and that's why the ball hurries on to you. Whereas someone like Shivaji bowling slow in the air. Nicely played, nicely worked, clipped on the leg side. They got a protection in the deep square. Raunak as I had picked up a wicket in the previous over. And he doesn't concede too many runs. He bowls in the right areas. This might close. This might be close. I was wondering this might be close. And the struggling innings from Iftikhar Aga comes to an end. Trapped in front of the wickets. Raunak Nargunkar strikes once again in his second over. 2 wickets for him. And half the side have gone back to the pavilion. Royals are struggling at the moment. This oh, this was very close to the outside edge as well. He's bowling well, the Ronak, and he's giving a little shine in the bowling camp of the Stallions. That is another good over, wicket taking over. End of 13, 5 wickets down, Royals. 5 for 69 after 13. This is nicely bowled and right time to get Siddhant Amonkar in bowling. If they can get rid of Shailesh Redkar at the moment, who is their man in form, consistent, then they will struggle to bat the entire 20 overs. They've got a very good bowling. Ronak is bowling well, Shivaji as well, bowling well. Time nicely played, worked on the offside. We'll be looking for a couple years. So he played it nicely. You can see at the last moment, he just opened the face of the bat to get it just away from that point and left hand side of that deep extra cover. Trying to cut away. Yeah, but the ball was wide, so the shot was on. This was nicely played. Full toss ball. Oh, very well fielded there in the deep. Ashwin fielding in the deep extra cover. The good was that he was standing. If he was sitting, then certainly it could have been going above his head. That's the best thing to do. This time, oh, run out opportunity. Oh, he kept watching the players and forgot to collect the ball. So the chances are coming their way. They are trying to take the quick singles, and that's where opportunities will definitely come for the bowlers. Stallions have kept it tight. Just apart from yesterday's Legends victory by 1 run, all the teams chasing have won in MCL Season 10 so far. Chasing seems to be the best option at the moment. I think that has come right from the international level. Many of the teams chasing handsomely and easily big totals. So teams look more confident chasing any total. That is the end of another good over here from Siddhant and Stallions. Ah, that is in the air. That is in the air. And oh, dropped. Dropped over there, the long off region. Big chance here. So finally, an inside out shot over covers. Fabulous shot here from the batter. Goes for 4 runs. Chirag Naik, what a lovely shot this was to get yourself off the mark, inside out against the spin, especially against someone like Ronak, is not an easy shot. Chirag feels the need of having a good partnership here, coming up the order. I think a right ploy, the way he has batted, the way he has played that shot, so much of confidence will definitely come in the batting of Chirag, the owner of this team, MCC Royals. Not only here, but he is every time there whenever cricket is played. Slightly quicker now, little afraid, not tossing the ball. So firing it and pushing it in. Nowhere, no chance of taking a single there. Absolutely no run. The short mid wicket is very close to stop that single, and it was very close to the bowler of his follow through bowling mark. It's been the problems in this game for Royals. They have consumed too many deliveries to get them the start. So many dot balls. This time driven nicely, width was given. So single here to finish over. Chirag starting well with that boundary inside out, and that marks the end of 15 overs. 80 for the loss of 5. Oh, is now so slow. In comes Govinda Gaukar. Shivaji Gaukar to bowl his last over. Chirag needs to move on a little bit. At least take the singles. Shailesh is going to be a lot quicker. Very good shot. Very good shot. Laid it down the ground. He is a powerful player. He's a good man. He just works out for his fitness and has got strong arms. A good shot down the ground, getting a boundary. Chirag Naik. He's looking better here with two boundaries. And this intent should have been showed by earlier batters, what Chirag is showing. I can understand he is not as technically sound as others, but he is actually showing a better intent against the bowlers, and that is what getting in runs. So this is the thinking that was required. That positive thinking to be aggressive against the bowlers. Don't allow them settle in. Slow this time, straight back to short mid wicket. Once again, this time finally gets a single. Well, not the best of the footworks. He tried to stop, and the ball just went over the top of the boot. It is Viraj Tara, I feel. Shailesh now. He needs to be on strike for most deliveries. If they need to get a good total, this is good shot here. He's playing good shot. He had to fetch it from outside the off stump, and he will keep the strike of the next over. At the end of 16 overs, 86 for the loss of 5 Royals. Oh, this is in the air. No, just falling short and a run out. Shy at the non-striker's end. A slight error in the field, giving an extra run for the Royals, and that gets Shailesh Redkar on strike. And he needs to be on strike. The more strike to Shailesh, the better is going to be the total. And Chirag has to do the simple job of taking the singles in at all loose balls, hit it away. I was mentioning about Chirag Naik being very strong in terms of his shoulder power and forearms because he works out a lot. And you can see the punch that he backs when he plays those shots. The ball just races towards the boundary for 4 runs. Single down towards the fine. Shailesh is their go-to man. I don't understand the reason. Sometimes the best of the batters should face more deliveries. I feel this batting order is not worked out properly here by the Royals. Either Shailesh or Adit Tangle, which are the better choice, one of them should come maybe one down or two down, slightly up the order. Cannot allow them to come at somewhere at point of time in 12 overs. So a dot ball here, and that allows you to maintain the pace in the entire innings. You got someone like Adit who has played at very high levels, has faced many of the good bowlers. You've got Shailesh Redkar who is in form. So at least these two batters, one of them should be up the order, somewhere at number maybe one down, and try and just milk the ball, keep the scoreboard ticking along. And this is a good shot once again. Fabulous. Wow. Just one bound over the fence. It almost went all the way for 6 runs. Almost went just, I guess, a meter away. That's the power that Chirag Naik generates. That's exactly what I was mentioning. It's very strong. It's got a fast bat speed. This time, just wanted to stand and deliver with the hand. So once Chirag Naik has come onto the wicket, the things are changing here for the Royals a little bit. He is giving them the momentum. 3 boundaries already. The intent is clear. I can certainly say sometimes he's not moving the feet well, but you have got good hand-eye coordination. You can certainly get some runs. He has driven the ball well. He has played shots in the covers, on the rise, sliced the ball very well towards the backward point. So he's looking good at the moment, Chirag Naik. And it's 94 for the loss of 5 after 17. This time, a single down the ground. Oh, this is once again hit down the ground. Not the best of the timing. He missed the timing. The two fielders there. And yeah, Chirag saying, I will take the strike here. I'll take the strike. He's taking the lead here. He is not trying to be the second one after Shailesh. He wants to be in the thick of things at the moment and try to be up against the challenge of the bowlers. Straight back, dot ball. So this is exactly the job that Stallions need to do. They just need to bowl few dot balls and try and avoid boundaries, inching closer towards the 100-run mark. But I think a little too late. This is once again powered away straight towards the man. One bounce at long on. So 99 for the loss of 5 after 18 overs. Just 12 balls left. Last 2 overs. In comes Nikhil Virjinkar, the player of the match winner for the previous outing for Stallions. And he has to bowl the penultimate over. They have done really good job. One shot off the century run mark, but it's almost the 19th over now. And starts off very well. Chirag is trying to uh, use the fast hands to get the boundaries here. They need to get at least around 20 runs and take the score somewhere close to 120. Again, back-to-back dot balls. He's struggling against the pace. They are not bowling in his arc at the moment. And problem is they're just bowling outside the off stump where uh, he's not able to reach towards the ball. He's trying to hit the ball in a standing position and trying to use all the power and might. Bowling so well at the moment, Nikhil. Two dot balls. This time he sliced it well. The fielder in the deep in the backward point. Chirag looking to pick a couple of runs and campers for the couple. The 2 runs taken. This is a pretty decent innings from Chirag Naik. He's certainly, in spite of conceding few dot balls, but he has kept up with the strike rate of almost 100. I think it's the earlier batters that were so slow. Now they have to do the catch-up job at the moment. Catching up job has been done by Chirag and Shailesh. Once again sliced away. This should be, oh, somehow trying with the hand and somehow stopping with the legs. But important was the save. He saved the boundary over there. Again, this time, bottom of the bat. So he has taken 5 runs of this over. They're expecting somewhere around 9 to 10. So can Shailesh Redkar get a boundary here and finish this over on a high note? They got 3 men deep on the offside. They've got the covers open. And this man has been placed in the deep. So idea is to be bowling outside the off stump, wide outside the off stump, and ask the batsman to drive instead of playing on the leg side. That's exactly where the field has been set. He's bowling according to the field. There's a plan here, and they are working their plans very well. So good over here from Nikhil, bowling the 19, just conceding 6 runs. 105 for the loss of 5 wickets, and it is going to be the last over of the first innings. Let's see who is going to bowl the last over. So Rohit to bowl the last over. So far, the job has been done very well by the bowlers. They have started well by picking up wickets, and too many dot balls, I must certainly say, to the liking of this team. And that is out. He's been taken in the deep. Shailesh Redkar trying to go after the bowling. He felt the need of going for the sixes and boundaries. This is the last over. You expect the ball to be played in the air. 6 wickets down at 105. And this is a big appeal. And he's trapped in front. Yeah, Rohit Salgaonkar strikes 2 big blows here. So far has not considered a single run, and Royals have a total struggle till the 20 overs. No one has got himself going. Shailesh Redkar looked good for a while, and here comes the new batter, Dinraj Khoth. So no addition to the total. It's the same 105 for the loss of 7 wickets now, Royals, in the 20th over. So Vinay Samari out on duck, and Dinraj Khoth is going to face the next 3 balls. And Chirag, who has played at least far decently compared to the top order, will be struck at the non-striker's end. Chirag would have liked himself to face the last 3 balls. He looked at least getting some boundaries there. He's got 3 boundaries so far in his name. Oh, that was inside edge. The ball racing towards the fence. Given a chase here by the fielder in the square leg. Chirag still doesn't get the strike, but Dinraj taking the strike and a couple of runs added to the total. Moves the score to 107. They'll be very happy, Stallions. They have put the brakes on this batting order right from the start. They picked up wickets, and the things were slowed down in the middle by the batters of Royals, courtesy of good fielding and bowling effort from the Stallions. And that's one more 3 wickets in this over for Rohit. You miss a hit. He went for the big one, went in between the gates and knocked him over. That is one more down. That's wicket number 8, 3 in this over. Rohit, the happy chunk at the moment, the Stallions. 4 wickets in total. So repeating what Vaibhav Naik did yesterday against the Masters, and Rohit Salgaonkar with a 4 wicket haul. Can he pick up a 5? Still got 1 ball left. So on a hat trick, and will miss a hat trick, and will get a 1 more of the extra. So 2 runs added to the total. Still in with a chance for a 5. Can he pick up a 5 here? Chirag on strike. So what is the outcome of the last ball? Will there be a wicket or will there be a boundary? Has flicked away nicely. Good looking shot. At least should get a couple of runs. Chirag Naik has been really. Oh, he missed. He missed there. They are going for the 4th one. They are certainly getting the boundary. Looks to be. Oh, such a drama here. What a finish for Royals. This should have been just 2. How did Akil Lavandev miss when he was so close to the stumps there? And he has got 4th boundary there, Chirag Naik, but this time by running. Well, such scripts are not written. They just happen out in the middle. So you got to watch it live. Fabulous innings from Chirag Naik, at least given some sort of hope here for Royals camp. And he has been certainly the best batter, I can say, with the pace that he has moved on and taken this innings to a respectable total. That marks the end of 20 overs. 113 for the loss of 9 wickets, and we'll see the run chase of 114 for Stallions in a short while. 113 for 8, and 114 is the target for the Stallions. I think they will be happy by keeping this side to 113 Royals. They had very good batters, but nobody really clicked apart from Chirag Naik and a decent runs from Shailesh Redkar. So here begins the run chase of the Stallions. Just 114 runs required, but just is not so easy. They got to chase this down. We have seen Royals fighting their way back in the previous game up against Dragons in spite of not scoring a big total. And they are starting once again with their spin spearhead, the captain Adi Tangle. Immediately, right from the first over, with the new ball from around the wicket. Played away nicely on the leg side with the spin. They need to get a good start, Royals. They need to pick up wickets, at least a couple of wickets in the power play overs. Let's see how they face Aditya Angle. They know Aditya is not going to bowl 3 overs on the trot here at the top. He's just going to come to bowl 1 over and see how the things are happening, whether the ball is turning. Viraj Tar and Chaitanya Kamath coming into the attack in the batting department, and both openers. Chaitanya played really well. The strong man. He backs a punch, got a tremendous power from his shoulders, and he can hit the ball really hard. And Viraj will certainly little compact, and he will like to not give away his wicket to Aditya Angle. Might start little slowly, Viraj, but he can pick up the pace later on as things get easier. This was just in the air for a while. Yeah, that short mid wicket was into action, but landing little short. This nice line. This is really nice line from round the wicket. If you can pitch the ball just around the middle stump and allow the ball to straighten up, that also brings LBW into action. The batsman certainly feels the ball might come back in. That's a wrong ball. Down the leg side, easily clipped away on the leg, and a boundary here to begin for Viraj Tar. Not the best of the balls. Safe shot here. Very clever, very smart to play it over the head of the short backward square leg. Easy picking. Not much of pressure as far as asking runs it is concerned on the Stallions. They know very much their bowlers have done the best job. Now it's up to the batters to finish it off well. Oh, that was very close to the wickets. Missed by the batter. He went for the big one down the ground. The ball turned slightly and missed the wicket. A very good delivery here from Aditya Angle. Once again enticing the batter to go for the big one. The first over is gone. It's 8 without loss. Stallions. There's a lot of turn there for Aditya Angle. So in comes Shailesh Redkar, and that's a lovely shot. It should go towards the boundary for 4 runs. Played off the back foot, little slow, lot of width given, and just punches it in the covers region. And this is the second boundary in the second over itself. And that's how you need to play in the power play overs. Don't concede too many dot balls. And if you start well in the power play overs, that does the most job for the batters and the batting side. Cannot be defensive in the mindset. Royals, they have not posted a big total, so they got to think about picking wickets. That's how. That's the only way they can get back in this game. I certainly feel this is not a 115 wicket. It certainly looks to be a wicket which might be 135, 140, which might look competitive. You can understand that the ball slows down a bit after it gets a little older. But the intent also should be there, shown by the batters to score runs. They have using spinners at the moment. Spinners in tandem, Aditya Angle and Kailesh to begin the proceedings with the new ball. This time clipped away on the leg side. Placed in the gap nicely and should be a couple of runs. No, they just run a single. Went once again at the long off region. It's been timed well. Went in the air, but playing it straight. Crisp timing here from the batter, getting a boundary. Second boundary in this over. One off the back foot, this time off the front foot. So they are utilizing the power play well. A slightly quicker pushed through from around the wicket. Dot ball. I think they gel well with each other. Both Chetan and Viraj are not afraid to play the shots, not afraid to hit the ball in the air, and not trying to bog down. You need to play their shots more often, especially in the power play overs. That's what Royals missed. One ball to go in the second over so far. Once again, Chip should be a chance. No, he should have come towards the ball for taking the catch. They need wickets. The fielding needs to be a lot better here, and you can call that one half chance. The start was required from the fielders. The Royals still searching for their first wickets. It's the end of 2 overs. 21 for the loss of no wickets at the moment, Stallions. They have started well this run chase in the first two. And I think Aditya wants to continue, and that's the right approach. They cannot wait for his overs longer. Good captaincy here. Taking the lead here to pick up wickets. They need one or two quickly in the power play overs, and that's where the best chance is Aditya Angle bowling. Oh, lovely bowling, good flight. Very close in finding the gap between the bat and the pad. Viraj understand what Aditya is doing. This is, another one you can say. Is really bowling well here, Aditya Angle from round the wicket. The ball is pitching in the middle stump and straightening. So he's trying to check the shot that is making the ball to go in the air. Lovely piece of bowling here. Good spin bowling. Good off spin. That's the experience that he has. He's got the variations. He's enticing the batter at the moment, keeping him tight. Nothing given away so far in this over by Adit. Another fine piece of bowling. Another fine piece of bowling. Perfect length. Fabulous over. This has been a good fight. Well, Chetan must definitely be having a word with Viraj. Yeah, let even if you take a maiden, no problem for us. We don't have a huge asking rate at the moment. We can cover up that with other bat bowlers around. So just stay, just be steady, just be calm. Stand tall against this fight. This time he played it nicely. It was slightly uppish but over the head, just enough to get him a boundary. It was a slightly short ball and he immediately transferred his weight from the front to the back and gets a boundary. So now the score moves on to 25. It's got the boundary that was required. This time just chipping down the ground, taking the drive, getting a single. So 5 runs of this over. But Aditya bowled decently. We just troubled the batter at the start of his over. That is going to mark the end of 3. It's 26 without loss. Stallions. Oh, he went for the drive, missed by the keeper. The ball is racing and it tickles down over the rope for 4 runs. Nothing happening at the moment for the Royals. They are still searching for their first wicket and they are also conceding bias behind. Ame Prabhudesa is starting with that slow outswinger, not the best of the collection from behind, and getting 4 runs. The Stallions are going easily at the moment. They are going at a pretty good run rate, maintaining around 9 plus. Looked in ease both the batters. Apart from the Adit Tangle's few balls that he bowled in the perfect areas, Royals have to do something and have to do in a quick time. Otherwise, Stallions are going to just run away with this game. That's good ball. That's good ball. Getting a good shape, a good area. He used to bowl much quicker than what he's bowling at the moment, but certainly without that pace that he used to bowl, is still bowling gently, but bowling in the good areas. That's more important. Stopped at the backward point, but takes a single. So they got boundary in the form of buys. They are getting the runs. This is very well played here. Well, catch it was the call, but that is nicely placed, nicely timed. Backward of point region. Slashed it hard, getting a boundary. The boundaries are coming easily at the moment. Too much of width given, so it just opens the face. So much of room when the batters are batting well. Well, it's happening too easily at the moment for Stallions. No pressure whatsoever. Not too many men in the catching. This is the last over of the power play overs. They have so far got the best of the starts in not so big total. The dot ball for Ame to finish his first over. 4 overs gone. 36 without lost Stallions. Swept away. Man in the deep. Oh, fumble there. But they were never thinking of the second. Sometimes you feel that it is always a single. You don't pressurize, and not required is what the batter is saying. We're getting the boundaries easily. We are going at 9 runs per over. Asking run rate is even less than 6 runs per over in the beginning, and it has died down even more. I was certainly saying at the start, at the beginning of this game, this is not a 115, 120 wicket. Yes, some bowlers have definitely done a good job. They look more effective when the batters are facing against them. But when you play shots like this, you don't allow the bowlers to set into any sort of rhythm. Whereas the batters, when you consume few dot balls, the bowlers try to persist with consistency, and that is exactly you are being handcuffed there. That's why you should just keep scoring those singles, if not boundaries. Too many dot balls were consumed by the Royals. That was, I think, what changed the total, which we could have been much better. Kailesh into his second over. What are the options that Adi Dangle has? Does he try medium paces? He's got Ruben Karekar. He's got Vinay Samari as well, who can be handy bowler on such sorts of slow wickets. Not too slow, but yeah, this is better. This slightly slow in the air, no pace to work with. So that is the end of 5 overs. 41 without lost Stallions. Carpet shot down the ground. Back after a little break. 41. Now more on to 42 with that single. Just the 4 men inside. There is no pressure being put. There's just going with the flow, going with the momentum, hoping for a wicket here. And then think maybe we can put more men inside the 30-yard. This is not consistent bowling at the moment. He's bowling full toss balls. And 2 runs taken in the deep. Just a check drive. If you're going to bowl a little full toss where the runs are going to come almost every ball, it's not going to do anything. At the moment, Stallions are just doing it very easily. Again, good piece of timing has been stopped. And that goes over the boundary for 4 runs. That is a fabulous shot. Wonderful on the rise. It was not a drivable length, but he played it on the rise. A classic on the rise cover drive here from Viraj Tar. He's getting better. Ame will be thinking, what have I done wrong over there? Just a gentle medium pace bowling just outside the off stump, and he gets it in the covers. Not the best of the fieldings in the deep. And that's been the problem, the intent shown by the batters, and they are getting easy runs at the moment. So many boundaries being hit in the first 5-6 overs itself. Once again, dot ball, finally. The first dot ball, but here they've already got 7 runs of this over. Very steady start. Steady start, not too many chances given away by both these batters. Apart from Aditya Angle, none of the bowlers looked at effective on this deck of Royals. And they are taking the quick singles as well inside, and might be looking for one more. Yeah, they are running. Yes, they are getting the second one. Well, is there a cramp here? He's struggling with his legs at the moment. Viraj Tar in a spot of bother as far as fitness is concerned. Is moved on to 25 with that couple. In fact, 27 of 24. Oh, this is in the air. Oh, it's been taken. No, it's been dropped. It's been dropped. Look at this ball. This replay. This ball suddenly jumped off the spot, and he just had to check it, getting the top of the bat, and just went up high. Keeper went behind trying to take that catch, and it's been dropped. That could have been the first wicket. Spongy bounce. We've seen the ball keeping low, but this was one occasion that the ball just rose up from the spot. Difficult for the batter to control that. He somehow has been given a life here. Royals, nothing happening at the moment for them. It's 50 up here for Stallions after 6. 51 without loss. Chipping down the ground. In comes Ruben Kharekar, the marquee player of Royals. It's all happening so easily. They have already got 250 and hardly 60 more left to get lots of overs to spare here for the Stallions. This time straight down the ground. Not the best of the timing, and it's going to be just a single. They boosted their confidence after that 160 run chase. This side is looking a dangerous side now, Stallions. Suddenly you feel the bowlers looking effective, the batters getting the start. Middle order, they have got some steady players. They've got power hitters as well. I may wanted to drive, just slice the ball. It will be just a single. I certainly feel at the moment Royals are going through the motion of this game. They have to do something here. They need a breakthrough. Aditya Angle is trying hard to change his bowlers around, see if anything happening for the bowlers. Ruben has been introduced in the 7th over. This time, this is in the air. This might be a chance. This might be a chance. No, it's gone over the head. Well, he's given it a full might. He just smoked it out of the meat of the bed and over the long off boundary for a clean, humongous strike. Again, cut away nicely. Half stop by Adi Thangle. They are cruising through at the moment, Stallions. Not just walking, but cruising through. They're well in comfort, and 7 overs gone, 61 without loss. Still waiting whether it's high or not. Still having a discussion with the umpire. Time driven nicely. Oh, that is good running between the wickets. Taking quick double here. Viraj Tar has moved into his 30s. Slightly slower compared to his other partner, Chaitanya. I told you he has got a wonderful, strong shoulders and a powerful player, Chetan. This time clipped away on the leg side, very nicely played towards the fine leg. Well, the bowler thinks I was very close in trapping the batter LBW, but he was in control. Well, Stallions are in total command and control at the moment. Can we see a fight back? Can we see a turnaround? Just like Warriors did yesterday. What a game that was between Warriors and Legends. Sometimes you need to, oh, this is we went flashy, we went hard, and getting the 4 runs towards the third man region. When you want to go hard at the ball, when you want to flash hard, do it with the fast hands. And a boundary to Chetan. He's moving fast. He's chasing Viraj Tar at the moment quickly. 28 of 17. Viraj playing on 33 of 29 balls. 69 without loss. Or inside out. Should be a boundary there. There's a fielder. And it goes over the fence. They are playing more shots, and now I am telling you, he might even go to 35 plus quicker than Viraj Tar. How good he has batted, how good he has been. A solid platform laid, understanding that nothing is happening. At least Chirag Naik is trying hard to pick up a wicket here. He's come himself to bowl. He has been picked off for 12 runs. And he's 73. Both the batters, both the openers into the 30s at the moment. Just one shot away. So, dot ball to finish over from Chirag Naik. 8 overs gone. 73 without loss, Stallions. In comes Vinay Samari and should have been brought little earlier. He's got height, bowls well. I think he should have been brought in maybe the fourth or fifth over. I got him in the ninth over. By this time, they already run away with the game. I don't think so. There is a comeback here for the Royal side. The asking run rate is hardly a problem. This is going to be a big boost here for the Stallions. March towards the title. Who is going to win the race first here for 35? Stand back. Race to 35 between both the openers. One is playing on 32, one is playing on 34. One shot, if Chetan can score, he can score that and score 36 runs and go back before Viraj gets it. No chance of a single. Vinay is someone who uses the height, uses the strength very well, bowling those off spinners. This is clipped away nicely. This might run down. No, there's a fielder there. And just going to get a single. Moves on to 33. So one run away, Viraj Tar in scoring. He's at 35. Chetan has been quicker amongst both openers. Better strike rate compared to his partner. Going for the big one. And just getting a single. He has lost a lot of power from the start of the innings till 35, and will be appreciations given by his Stallions in the camp. 35 of 32 balls is the first wicket that Royals get. 76 for 1 after 9. Oh, that's a good swing. Need to control it better. Went away from the left hander, Chirag Naik. Certainly moving the ball, Chirag Naik. Just slightly wide, not happy with the call. But getting the swingers away from the left hander, not easy to do. But he has hardly anything to defend at the moment. Even the wicket that has fallen is the better completing his 35 runs. There was a chance, easy chance dropped by the keeper when that sudden bounce, getting the edge of the bat, ballooned it to the keeper behind, and he just dropped an easy one. Apart from that, you can't say any chances given by the batters. Meanwhile, India are cementing their position in the Perth Test, lead of almost 390 at the moment. So they need at least another maybe 60 70 runs to feel comfortable about. This Perth wicket getting better and better almost when the test match progresses. We have seen instances when 350 have been scored in the past and chased in the past in the fourth innings. Oh, very nicely played. I'm telling you, that was a fabulous delivery. It started somewhere on the leg stump and just shape coming away from the left hander. The bat coming on time. Chirag, I think, is moving the ball well here at the moment. And he can certainly put the left hander in trouble with the little swing that he's getting. We are into the halfway mark and just hardly any runs to get for the Stallions. A big, big victory it will be for the Stallions to boost their morale. It's a big tournament, 7 league matches, round robin matches that each franchise plays against each other. And then the qualifiers and the eliminator. You can see the swing. Oh, he's not happy there. He's not happy there. Chirag Naik. I am also interested to have a look at this outswing. Chirag is not happy. Was it slightly inside the guideline? The ball moved away, definitely moved away. Maybe after that guideline, it went slightly away. Harsh call here for Chirag Naik. Sometimes there are some tough calls. 83 at the moment, chasing 114, so just 31 more runs required. And they were just into the 10th over, so you can imagine they can just finish this off much quickly, cut away towards the point. So Gautam Velekar along with Chetan. Chetan is just too short of his 35. So both the opening batters started in a very good fashion. Didn't walk down, play their shots, going for the big one. Chirag could have tried maybe a little earlier. He's getting good swingers, especially against the left-hander from round the wicket. Almost most of the games that we have seen were little closer, much closer, taking the game in the 19th over, 18th over. There was a chance for both the teams, but here this is totally one-sided game. Stallions won the toss, and from that point on was no look back. They struck hole towards attack and did really well. And that is going to be 35 here for Chaitanya Kamath. So both the openers with 35 and a solid start led to this not so big total. The 10 overs gone, halfway mark of the run chase, 85 for the loss of 2. Just 29 needed in 60 balls. I think in another maybe 3 to 4 overs, this game is going to finish off early. 8 wickets in hand, strong foundation laid by the opening batters. Things are much easy. So Nikhil Virjinkar has come on to give company to Gautam Velekar. So winner is Sambari bowling from the far end now. Bowled a pretty decent first over. very effective bowler on such wickets. And also, I think that batting order, he's handy with the bat. He could have come little up the order, stand him little late. So buying the time at the moment, both these batters, Nikhil and Gautam Velekar. This time nicely driven, should be at least a couple. Oh, and there's a misfield. It's like nothing happening for them. The shoulders, the heads are dropping at the moment of the Royals camp. It was a simple stop, should have been stopped, and goes in between the legs. And you can see the reactions of the fielders around. Just 25 more runs needed. Just going through the motions. I was telling they are just going through the motions. It's just like when this misery is going to end for us. Didn't play with the right approach, the right intent. Too slow to begin with, and too too much to cover up later on. And that's why this total was just 113. Never a 113, 120 wicket. This one. Uh, Wide down the leg side. Will be at least a couple of runs. Sairaj Dhon keeping. I don't think so. He's a regular keeper. You can't blame him. Do they have regular wicket keeper in their ranks? It's the most important position in leather ball cricket is the wicket keeper. Chirag Naik was eyeing for a wicket keeper in the auction, but then most of the wicket keepers went for a high price, and now you can see the difference here. When you don't have the specialist wicket keepers, many runs will be given behind the wickets. Even the chances will not be taken. This should be a chance, and it's been dropped. That's been the day here. That is the day here to sum up for the Royals. Ame Prabhu Desai is a good fielder normally, but he just misfields one and now drops a seater. That is going to sum up the day entirely for the Royals. So 95 after the completion of 11 overs, and it's just 19 runs required. Lots of overs to spare. Oh, lovely delivery. Fabulous here from Adityangle. Just started drifting down towards the leg side, legs, and then just squared him up. Wonderful turn. He's getting, he's the one bowler that is getting a lot of turn on this wicket. Even in the first game, he got rid of Kapil Angle with the ball that turned, picked up a couple of wickets against the Dragons, turning the ball sharply. Even today, he's turning the ball compared to all other bowlers around. There's so much of light given trying to play inside out. So what does a captain do in such a contest, such a game? Not doing right in batting, not this is a appeal there, and that's been out. The batter knew he was already heading back. He heads back in agony. He had a chance of settling out there and play a decent innings. Adit struck. He was really bowling well. Nicely flighted and coming back in, trapped in front of the wicket. A big appeal. He knew that he was out. Even the batter knew that he is going to head back. Is the third wicket down at the score of 97. 97 for 3. Stallions. Is it out? No, there's one more. That's right in between the gates. Fabulous off spin bowling here from Aditya Angle. The best bowling certainly in the Royals camp. I was mentioning that he is the only one that is bowling in the right areas and so much of turn, sharp turn here, cobra spin you can say from Aditya Angle. None other bowlers are able to get that much of turn on this deck. That's the end of over number 12, 97 for the loss of 3 and just 17 runs required here. Should be a comfortable couple hit down straight. So a lot of time for the fielders to cover that gap. Move on to 99, one shot of the century. Team was in the air, just falling short. back foot punch in the covers. Aditya Angle, the best fielder in this side. Even if there was a half chance, he would have still went for it, but it was falling in front. Nicely played. Late cutter towards the third man for a single. And that's the 100 up here for Stallions. 100 for 3. And just need another 14 runs. This is in the air. Will it be taken? There's a fielder coming down. Just mistimed. Mistimed, and the ball didn't go towards the hand of the fielders. He's trying to play the slog shot in the mid wicket region. He wanted to go towards the cow corner region, getting the leading edge. It's bowled well. Vinay Samari, and that is the end of 13 overs. 101. So just 13 more runs required. They're still taking their time to get those remaining runs. It is Raunak and Gautam Vellekar need to do the finish job here. And this is the time for the Royals to try something different. Try their maybe the 7th or 8th option if they have, and give him some confidence. This might be handy in the coming matches. They should see what are the options, bowl at different situation, to build the confidence in those options. Nicely played. Standing tall and punching it in the leg side. Another single taken. Sliced away, looking for a single there. Uh, the ball was close to the fielder. Gautam has been kept 3 fielders backward a point for his off spinners at the moment. Ruben Karekar is trying hard this time, trying to go on the leg side. Missed it altogether, and Ruben strikes is the 4th wicket. That's what I was mentioning. Just try your bowlers around and try and see if you can pick up wickets here. That has sneaked in between the gates, and when you are playing the cross shot, was the ball was definitely heading to the stumps. 4th wicket down. Gautam Velekar bowled, and in comes Kapil Borkar. Full toss, driven down the ground. Kapil. They just sent Ronak Gautam, another batters around, knowing the situation that they are comfortably placed at the moment. Not only for the bowlers but also for the Stallions to get some practice out in the middle for the batters who have not got enough batting or got out quite early in the previous games. Just doing a good job at the moment, Ruben, to keep things in check. They're not also going after the bowling and finishing that over number 14. So one, not three. Just 11 more runs to get towards the target. And it will be Shailesh Redkar versus Kapil Borkar. With 11 runs required, Kapil just a new one to the crease. Will he be looking to get his favorite shots? He likes to play the slog sweep. He likes to play it down the ground at long on for the big ones. Good sharp turn here. They are taking quick singles, trying at the stumps. Good running by the young boy Ronak. There is definitely a turn on this wicket when the ball has gone a little older. You can imagine if they had posted a decent total, somewhere around 140. There was a chance for them. The start given by the Stallions means there were no hopes there for the side. And nicely cut away towards the backward point. With was given, he sliced it away. He just needed to clear that man in the point. The boundary after some time here coming from the bat of Ronak. 108, just 6 runs required. This is once again lofted in the air, but I think it is going to fall safely and is going to turn away from the fielder and go for 4 runs. Back-to-back boundaries, one and both square on both sides of the wicket. One towards the backward point earlier, one sliced away, and this time it was slightly short, so pulled away in the square leg region. Just 2 more runs required here. It's been entirely Stallions in this game, a one-sided game, the first one-sided game in MCL Season 10. This might be one more boundary. This might be one more boundary. So hat-trick of boundaries from Raunak Nargunkar, and he's raising his bat just like HSV Jaiswal has done, but HSV has scored a century. And Raunak saying, I finished it off very well here for my side with a hat-trick. He's very happy, and so is Stallions. Comfortable victory here, one-sided victory. No fight back in the end from Royals. I think they posted such a low total. They needed wickets early, which didn't happen. A solid platform led by the openers, and that made the work easy for the middle order and the batters coming down. So we'll see you in the presentation. It's the second victory for the Stallions in the third game, and looking good now. The side looking better each passing game, building their confidence after that 160-run chase under floodlights, and now a second victory, back-to-back comfortable victory against the Royals. We'll see you in the presentation arena. Hello, hello, hello. Test, test. Hello, hello. Test. Requesting Aditya Angle. Apurv Bhemre. Welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony here for the match played between MCC Stallions and Royals. Having put into bat, Royals struggled in the most part of their innings and just posted 113, not without some bright faces shown by Samud and Chirag Naik with handy contributions. And in the end, it was a clinical finish. Started and laying the platform, the openers wonderfully and chased it down by keeping 5 overs to spare. And we have our today's guest, a well-known popular figure in veteran cricket, played cricket for a long time and has immense respect among the cricket fraternity. Bhau, as we call him, Anil Mashelkar, is our chief guest, as has been escorted by the secretary, Apurv Bhemre. And we are pleased to have Bhau as our guest. I'll request Apurv Bhemre to present a token of love, a memento to Anil Mashelkar on behalf of MCC. Such a respected figure. Everywhere he goes, he brings cheers into the cricketers' faces. Now, just call Aditya Angle, the losing captain of Royals, to have a word with us. Well, nothing went right, right from losing the toss, lost the ploy, and I think too many dot balls consumed by the batters coming on top. 113 is not good enough.
Certainly, I think a good score would be somewhere around 130. The wicket was playing, but I feel our batsmen did not adapt well to the conditions. Pitch was playing slow, and no doubt Stallions bowled well. But I think we should have adapted better. I should have taken more responsibility. But somewhere, I think right from the start we were haywire.
Yeah, and the intent should have been more. If you allow the bowlers to bowl where they want and consume too many dot balls, you are trying to put yourself into a big hole. That's exactly happened to the innings of Royal. Chirag tried hard to give some momentum later on, but by the time he tried, it was all too late, I feel.
Certainly, I think Chirag and Shailu, I think because of them we reached this score. But I think, as you said, we should have been taking the score. Even if we're not getting boundaries, the pitch is playing slow. I think taking singles is very crucial in this game. Though it is T20, but taking singles is very important.
One more aspect I noticed. You are really bowling well and you are getting more turn than anyone is getting on this deck. It's rank turners, sharp turns that you are getting, and you're bowling very well in this particular season.
I'm just trying to bowl good areas. That's all. I'm frankly speaking, I'm not thinking of the wickets because I'm just trying to bowl dot balls. Because I know if they get cramped, certainly they are going to try something, and I'm going to get a wicket. So that's good for the team. So I'm just trying to bowl dot balls. That's how probably I think I'm bowling well.
And wishing you good luck in the upcoming matches.
And I would like to give credit to the batsmen of Stallions. They've really started well. Both openers, I think, they gave a good start. So I think it was even in the middle, these guys were getting cramped. So if the start was not there, I think then would have been a bit difficult for them also.
Absolutely right. The start was very crucial for the Stallions. Meanwhile, I'll request the winning captain, Govind Gavkar, to have a word with us. Well, once again, happy with the performance. And this was such a performance where your bowlers bowled very well right from the word go, and the openers laid a platform. A perfect game for any team.
Yes, surely. After the first match, Stallions are improving by the every match, and that's because our fielding is exceptional. I mean, everybody will agree with that. What I said in the last time, and this time, as usual, the fielders, the openers set the foundation, and that's it.
And today you took a very good catch of Aditya Angle and Aditya Angle's wicket as well. That brought a lot of joy and smiles. You were cheering and dancing. That's a big wicket, isn't it, Aditya Angle?
Yeah, sure. I think that was the turning point. Everybody will agree because Adit is a definitely a 35 material. I mean, you can write 35 runs in his against him, and that's it. Yeah, it was a turning point.
Yes, and I think you are getting the right momentum and the right combinations, which is very important. The bowling combinations, the batting combination, the batters, openers are clicking. You got Kapil Burkar to cover that middle order. So everything happening in the right time for you as a team going ahead in MCL season 10.
Yes, definitely. We are clicking. We are excelling in all the departments. I will like to thank all our coaches and other, what should I say, extra support staff. They have done an excellent job.
Yeah, you're going well, and the positivity is definitely seen in the Stallions camp. Good luck to you in the further matches. Meanwhile, it's now time to announce the player of the game in this particular game. It was the bowlers of the Stallions who ruled the chart, and that's the reason why it goes to bowler. It was a close tie between two, but finally we decided is the player who has picked up 4 wickets is Rohit Salgaonkar. So requesting you to pick your award from our guest, most loved person in cricket fraternity, Anil Mashirkar, will be giving the award to Rohit Salgaonkar. Well, Rohit, happy with the first award at MCL, bagging the player of the match for your 4 wickets.
Very happy actually. This is my first MCL, so it's a good platform for me. And thanks to Stallions for giving me the opportunity to bowl.
And what is it? You are just getting 3 overs in MCL, and picking up 4 wickets is not a small thing. So that is going to lift a lot of confidence in you as a bowler. And also the captain might be thinking, yeah, here is my one more option who can bowl at maybe the beginning or maybe at the death.
So actually, we stuck to our plan, and we have a good bowling lineup as well. So we try to sneak in bowlers according to the pitch, and the pitch was doing everything. So it was a good pitch for me to bowl.
What do you think with the bowling? They have picked up 4 wickets. What is more important, bowling the variations? You have the off cutters or medium pacers. How do you bowl on such sort of decks when the batters are trying to go after you in the last 3 or 4 overs?
I think variations are very important, but this time the pitch was doing so good that you could not do anything else. Just pitch in the line, and you were getting wickets. So I think it was batsman error morely.
Indian captain Rohit is not playing, but you played well here. Rohit played well here for Stallions. So congratulations to you, Rohit. And the red and the blue cap stays on with the Masters. There is no change of the heads here. And congratulations to Stallions. Commiserations to the losing side. And it's bye from my side in the presentation arena. See you in the next game on the